Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are. I hope you're good. I really couldn't be asked to go to the gym today, but I was like, that's no reason for me to not get a workout in. Firstly, because the weather is beautiful, so we can work out outside. Secondly, it's my calisthenics week, so I really don't need a lot to work out. A pull-up bar, my rings that I've got, that's about it. Today we've got muscle ups, ring flies. How am I forgetting this? I literally just went over this. Yeah, we've got muscle ups today, ring flies, some tuck rows, and then we'll finish off with some Pelican curls. I'm actually looking forward to this. Let's get into it. One more. Don't be too rushed. Maybe that's just me though. I'm letting my social anxiety get to me. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know what it is. If I was recording in the gym, I'd be fine. Maybe because like I'm used to it, but now that I'm outside in the park, there's like other people watching and I'm not used to recording in the park. Maybe that's what it is. And that's also why I'm talking more. Just so I can kind of get used to it, especially me just standing still, looking directly at the camera. It makes it more awkward because now you can very obviously see what I'm doing, talking to the camera. But I guess this is good exposure, this is good practice. This gets my mind used to it. See, like now, what I'm thinking of is my face too underexposed? So I'm thinking of more technical aspects as opposed to the whole, oh no, I'm recording in public, this is awkward. I also don't know why I went for 6 reps there, because what I programmed is 4 sets of 4. I think I just had like a little bit of pressure to perform, because there are like other people working out here, but I also don't know why that affects me. It shouldn't. So let's stick with our planned 4 reps and try and swing more, but eliminate some of the kip. That felt better, especially the first 2 reps. But then after that I realized I have no momentum for the swing at all. I want to say I'm still not happy with my muscle up form, but at the same time, I really don't do muscle ups enough for me to perfect the form. So I can't really complain that my form is a bit meh, or my form isn't improving, because I'm not giving myself the time and the practice that I need. Okay, last set. Four reps. Easy. One more. What was that? It's like my body just kind of just stopped and I forgot how to pull. Come on, I said 4 reps. One more. I don't think my shoulders are fully warmed up. Slightly annoying. You know what, I'm really glad I came out to the park today. Not just because it's nice weather and stuff, but also because yeah, I've kind of forgotten how to record out in public. And that isn't a skill that I specifically want to have, but what it does help with is like I don't want to call it social anxiety because it's not social anxiety, but it's the apprehension or that fear of taking up space, of drawing attention to myself. Like, that's not something I want to have. Because why am I afraid of taking up space? Why am I apprehensive of being myself, of doing the things I want to do, you know? Because yeah, I do want to record myself. I do want to do the things I want to do. And I want to do it unapologetically. And one of the things that this would directly help me with is my dancing. Now, it's not a direct thing that it will help me with because, you know, talking into a camera out in public, what the hell does that have to do with dancing? But again, it's more the concept of not being apprehensive of taking up space, not being apprehensive to do me. And especially when it comes to me practicing dance, when I'm warming up in the gym or when I'm out freestyling, I struggle because I second guess myself. I stop executing ideas and movements because I'm afraid of how it will look. And that all is directly tied to my apprehension of being seen, of being judged. So what other better way to practice that than by recording myself out in public? And another thing, because I'm not used to speaking like this is the most calm I've been speaking to the camera out in public. I'm not rushing, I'm taking my time with it. I'm aware that I can be seen doing this, but it becomes a lot easier for me to do now compared to when I started 10 minutes ago, like as in started this session, because I've just had exposure to it and I've gotten used to it. Okay, this might take a little or a quick second to figure out. Definitely lower. Well, that was an easy adjustment to figure out. Alright, let's try 9.5. Probably should go to 9 first, but it's fine.
Нормально травмирование отвечает, нет, тоже. Я слышал, там же не только трамп, он в один из подвалов, да, что там не то. Ну, там какая-то 250-й очень, вот эти 250-й турнир. Ну, там, все бабки зарабатывают. Не подъем.
I think definitely have it lower. Keep my arms bent a bit because that kind of shifts it from being a purely straight arm exercise where the pressure comes along here to then feeling it deep in my chest here. So just based off feeling alone, I want to go for that. So we'll keep bent arm, and I think we can afford to go a little bit lower. I might sacrifice my range of motion, but that will come with time and as I get stronger, I guess. Let's do 10.25. Nice, okay. I think that was 12 reps as well. I think I can afford to go lower. Wow, we need to take it slower. I might go down in reps as well to like 8. Okay, let's let's jump into our second set.
Ну, такой нормальный. После пимблета этого они тащили. Пимблет сильно туда, начали. Тащили под пимблет старика 38 лет. И этот топурия, короче, когда этот пимблет проиграл, пишет, все, что тебе не нужно сделать, это не дело дело. Такой погибал. На конце решал, проиграл. Тот пишет, видел, все, что тебе нужно. Это может 38.
Yeah, my range of motion was definitely cut short to like about here-ish instead of going into here. But I'm feeling a lot of more pressure on my chest, which I guess is good. Oh, these are difficult, man. I really enjoy them, but in the moment I feel like, wow, this is really unstable. This hurts a lot. Yeah, I also know as well, like as I get stronger with the movement, my range might be here for now. As I get stronger, it will increase slowly. Ideally, the final version of this exercise is being parallel to the ground and arms all the way out. But the strength you need for that is absolutely ridiculous, because at that point it's no longer purely just a chest movement. Your straight arm strength and stability, along with your shoulder strength and stability, the demands put on your shoulder and arms increases ridiculously. There's a nice breeze. Last set.
К этому подъехали, нам не разрешили близко терапевта на собак направили. Сам на переде корабля стоял, короче. Ну, мне все нравится, такой танчики, знаешь,
Oh no.
Да, вот мы как раз белой ночью поехали. Говно. А там от реки недалеко. Да, вам там. Мы на поезде ездили, вот на поезде.
Okay, do I want to do tuck rows next or Pelican curls?
Я забыл, у меня даже фото первый
Let's do Pelican curls. That way when I go for the curl or when I go down, I have the extension, and that will help stretch my chest out a little bit, especially after this, because my chest feels a bit tight. Oh.
Теперь давай то, что они мне предлагают. Они так будут на каждый день прислали email. Чем мне нравится? Так удобно, как бы я позвонить можно. Вот это мне этим делом
Too high up, too easy. man, Pelican curls, obviously because I've been doing them for a while now, I've gotten better at them. But I find it so much more comfortable for me to just sit into the movement. See, unlike muscle ups where I'm like, yeah, cool, I haven't done them enough, I haven't had enough time or practice to get used to the movement. Pelican curls, they feel a lot more comfortable now, and a lot less awkward to do. Like even if like 9, I was on 9 before, right, with the rings. That felt a little bit too easy, which is nuts because there was a time where 9 was too difficult, and like even like regardless of like how difficult I set like words, regardless of how difficult the movement felt, at whichever level I set the rings, the movement in itself was difficult, and I wasn't natural, or I didn't feel natural getting into the position. I didn't feel natural setting up for it. But this, I literally jumped into it and I was like, okay, yeah, cool. This might be easy, so I can just rep it out. Progress. One thing I want to work on though is that I'm not keeping it as a strict Pelican curl. Like you see my body come back up a little bit, like it's not a pure curl, which isn't like a huge thing, but it just diverts some of that tension away from my biceps into, I guess, my shoulder, because I'm pushing back up, or I'm putting myself back up, but then that changes my shoulder angle. My t-shirt's feeling a little bit tight, especially around here, like when I pulled it up. Doesn't really affect me, but it feels cool because, like, yeah, cool. I'm getting pumped enough and big enough for that to happen in the first place. I'm gonna slip. Okay, now this is definitely difficult. God damn. Damn. Yeah, it turns out I just can't do basic physics. On that first set, my feet was like here. The second set afterwards, my feet was back here. So obviously the angle at which I'm, I guess, pushing my weight back changes. And if I move back below the rings, I'm going to be sliding back because a lot of my force is being transferred behind. Physics 101. See, calisthenics is great because it's not just using your body weight to work out, it also teaches you basic stuff. All right. Okay, now let me try going lower then. go 9.5.
What's the longest number? Mine. On a mile, 2. It's 16 hours. Basically, imagine your detail.
And that's what intuition is.
It's so much to do. You're like, yo. Yo. You woke up at 8. How are you? I used to sleep for 12 hours.
Paul, come on, go up. I'm in pain. My elbows hurt. Try one more. Just one rep.
Guess what his worth? 400 out of 100. Good shape. Wallahi, he's like,
Okay. That's failure. Tuck rows. And then we're done. It's getting hotter. I'm getting tired. Six. All right, one final set. Let's push for 15 reps, and then we're done. Man, 15 might be ambitious.
Yeah, we've known each other a long time.
Good workout. I'm tired. All right, that was a good session. I've missed working out in the park. I probably could have started a couple of weeks ago because the weather has been good enough for it. But I'm done now, or rather I'm here now. I think I might do this session in the park normally instead of going to the gym. My other calisthenics session is weighted, which is why I prefer being in the gym, because I have the weights to use, like weighted pull-ups, weighted push-ups. I need to put my t-shirt down. I'll tell you what now, feeling the wind on just my skin, it's cooling me down so much and it feels so nice and refreshing. I was actually, even though like my shirt was thin, I was baking. And now all of a sudden it's like I've forgotten how to pose because I have no mirror to like guide me. Is it acceptable for me to walk home like this? Because it is hot. Okay, enough. I'm tired, I want to go home, I want to eat. I'm also getting a haircut, which I'm looking forward to. Beautiful. If you've watched it this far, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have a good day, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you guys are. I hope you stay good and I'll catch you in the next one.